I tweeted this out, and a lot of people were like, you took the bait. You're baited in, man. No, like, trust me. I tweet out, so Ricochet's cringeness is not a gimmick, and he's just on here all day crying like a sicko. Got it. And then people are like, oh, what? You're just over here defending? What? Are you one of these JD tards and stuff like that? And I'm like, bro, who's going to tell this guy? Who's going to tell this guy I'm overhead now? You know, it's like, bro, nobody takes the piss more than me. Shut the up, right? But it is what it is, man. You got to deal with it. And I wanted to put a little bait out there. So, yeah, Ricochet is being cringe when he's like just bringing up disco and out of nowhere. It's just getting beyond the point of, oh, you're a funny heel, and now you're just being cringe, man. You know, like, it's like go away heat type. And the Bucks did that to themselves. Lots of people been doing that to themselves. I don't know what to tell you, but so people started going at JD, and part of this also was, well, we covered round one, right? We covered round one of all of this. So we're here for round two. And Joey Janela also started getting kooky in here because of this. So we have a lot of going back and forth here. Back and forth. Check out my gravel pit. The mystery unravels it. Who take is the city that I travel with. So Pro Wrestle Times alert. We have a fight online between JD. So this is where, this is like JD versus Joey versus Ricochet all rolled into one. So Joey Janela got mad at JD. We covered it before, so I'm not going to read all of this again. But basically, Joey Janela and JD started going at each other because of Mercedes Mone pulling JD off of the HOG show. He had to leave during her match for the commentary. He tweeted out a Charmin gif. Janela's like, doing her first indie show in like over 10 years for people she truly respects and is tight with was probably a really special moment for her. She didn't want it ruined, blah, blah, blah. JD's like, Joey is mad that he's failed to make a big stage in the sport that I make more money than him in. Shut the f up and continue to beg people to buy your shirts so you can scrape by, pay for your rent and medical bills because you've blown your life savings on Red Lobster and Marlboros or whatever. And then Joey's like, got me. Keep crying, little buddy. JD's like, get well soon. So there's some JD mixed in here, too, because he starts spurging out. And, he became like a literal E-drone, right? A literal Fed bot. So Emil's like, it's cool how you use his real name. It really proves that you know your stuff. And then JD's like, I can say whatever I want, sweetheart. Oh, and Emil does cringe commentary. We move along here, and Ricochet gets into it with JD. We covered some of it on the last show. If we retread a little bit, sorry, guys, but we do what we got to do. So Ricochet says that, he responds to this one sicko, and he's like, we listen to our fans, every single one of them. And I'm like, bro, you've been there for a cup of coffee. I quote tweeted that. I was like, bro, this is cap. You've been there for a cup of coffee. No, so many fans have been runned off from just trying to be like, this is what's up, fix this, fix that, move to a smaller building. You get called an E-drone. Okay, that. He goes, however, there's a difference between being a fan with real criticisms and a dumb idiot who just wants to spread unnecessary hate. That's so stupid. It's so dumb. So JD goes, just because I'm in a mood tonight. Hey, King Ricochet, hate content or honest criticisms? Or maybe you're tone deaf. You want to call me hate content, yet don't notice the good? Next time you want to tweet about me, make sure you've done your research. Oh, and so here is him, I guess, putting over Ricochet. Let's take a look here. I don't know what JD's shows are called, but here it is.
But the way we started, Jesse, to where we are now, Ricochet out
off the script, and Chi-Town Smark is here too.
Outside of his promo work, because obviously that's been the weakest part of his game. Everything else is great. And he can say what he wants about the fans, and he can say what he wants about me and this show on X. I will always speak up for when something is great and when something is bad. This match was fantastic. Ricochet, this was probably his best match in AEW. And Swerve Strickland is one of the, I don't want to say he's the, because it's a very subjective thing. One of the best big match wrestlers, maybe in all the business. Every time he goes out there, bro, in a situation where you need emotion, you need physicality, you need a great pro wrestling match, he's always there, man. He's like,
So JD giving his review there, putting it over, and then Ricochet goes, honestly, you weren't even a thought in my head when I made that tweet, haha. If you want to consider yourself a dumb idiot, that's not my problem. Yeah, I guess he kind of owned him there, but like, you know, he was thinking about JD because you're always arguing with him, bro, so don't try and lie, you know, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Moving along. JD goes, who wants to tell Trevor that I was a real life fan and that he is late to the party with grossly over exaggerated misinformation? You don't listen to your fans. You all live in a bubble where nothing is wrong and everything is so great. You all hate your fans and the company shuns genuine concern and criticism to appease one man. Hope this helped, Trev. Jesus Christ, JD, have me on your show. You might as well. You're just saying my rants from a year and a half ago. And then this guy's like, so you can confirm that Mercedes was responsible for kicking you off the commentary table for her match because HOG didn't want to suffer a Mercedes temper tantrum? Why the would I tell you, Tyler? Who the fuck you go? Hey, I might be over here, but sometimes I'm over there. You, Tyler? Oh. So Ricochet goes, class, like I was talking about earlier. This is an example of dumb idiot. And then all the sickos are warring with each other. So let's see here what happened. Let's see what some of these sickos got to say. This guy's like, Gabriel's opinions suck more ass than the Cowboys. And then this guy's like, you and your company are soft as cotton tissue. Got the most respect for you in the ring, but you're part of the problem, bro. And he goes, you gonna cry about it? Bro, he just praised your match at Revolution. So, and then when this is the room temperature IQ thing. This is what the dumb do. Is what I do. I tweet out, I'm like, oh, so he's actually just being cringe. And then they go, hot roped right in, idiot. Roped right in. No, because it makes me less interested. No one's gonna buy a ticket because you're being a cringe lord in this manner and being unable to accept criticism. People don't like that when people can't accept criticism, bro. You understand what I'm talking about? No, that's not true. Yeah, it's not anybody being worked. His character work on TV is the work. His Twitter personalities cringe. Makes people not want to watch him on TV, not tune in to see him get slapped. It's the opposite. Like, I don't care. It's like, oh, you're one of these guys. Like, JD just put him over. So it's like, all right, well, there you go. Dice JD. Oh, so Joey Janela, though, starts beep, boop, beep, Ken botting. And he's like, he responds to GCW's tweet about breaking. GCW will present WWE ID Championship Tournament opening round. And then Janela's like, wow, this is awesome. I look forward to watching the young, hungry WWE talent of tomorrow fight for the first ever prestigious WWE ID Championship in Las Vegas. WWE is amazing, and I can't get enough. Can't wait to watch WWE NXT tonight, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Who else loves WWE? Yeah, dude, and he was like thanking his wife and Tony Khan. He's like, well, I recover, and my wife gets a juicy paycheck and can take care of me. And so again, it just, I don't know, spurging out's the way to go. And I know people don't like when you use that term, but that's what that is. So Pro Wrestle Times, check this out. The sicko. Okay, we're going to talk about that another time. So JD, we covered this. Oh, I'm in a mood tonight. Gabba, keep the cannoli. So then Smash Crash goes, he likes to claim he's not a racialist. Yeah, okay. So here is the clip. We've seen it on the show before. Racialist, homophobic insults compilation. And then Ricochet's like class act, like I was talking about earlier. Oh, yeah, we already covered that. And then Ricochet quote tweets it and goes, for your viewing pleasure. Aha! So then there's that group of people being like, he's racialist. And then Disco gets in the mix. And I don't know where Ricochet, like, did Disco say something that I missed about Ricochet? But this guy posted, like, Cody cooked him, Cody Rhodes, Slime Get Me song, Masai cooked him, Slime Get Me. I'm not going to play it because I don't want, but basically it's when Cody Rhodes infamously buried Disco Inferno. Here, I'll play it, whatever. Let's play it.
Has Disco ever had one good match ever?
I mean, no.
What was that thing that Cody Rhodes said about him that one time? Stop. You know nothing. You have drawn $0. The fan has ever left the show thinking about you. You are lucky to be a juiced up double lifer over with the boys. Type in an era where you hid in plain sight, posting on other success. Couldn't hang then, can't get booked now.
Come Tuesday.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And then what the response was, Ricochet goes, everyone post what you think is the best Disco Inferno match. Chat, what's the best Disco Inferno match? I want to do some research on such an amazing storyteller and performer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Disco Inferno is a really over character. Even your boy Meltzer, who glazes you, Ricochet. Even he said that. And so that's the thing. When you're that over, does one match, like you're focusing on the matches again. Look at what's the best Inferno match. Well, that doesn't really matter. You're just proving the point. Like the match doesn't matter. Name the best Hulk Hogan match. Like, does it really matter? It was Hulkamania. He was wiling out, right? So you just missed the point again. And dumb idiot. I don't know, bud. You kind of missed the mark on that one. What was the best disco match? He didn't need a match. So that's like more over than you. Do you get it? Like you have to do insane flips for people to give about you. Right? He didn't have to do that at all. So you kind of missing the point. And I think Cody Rhodes would agree with that right now if you asked him to. But keep resting your laurels on the guy who left the company because it was such a Mark Clown show. So Joey Janela goes, wow, this should be so funny. Tony Hinchcliffe makes me LOL every time he speaks. I watch his comedy specials on repeat. I'm sure there will be lots of laughs on this night. WWE comedy equals gold. I'd like to try out. Here's my joke. What will light up Allegiant Stadium in 4 weeks? A wrestling match. Does he like not like Tony Hinchcliffe or something too? Like what the is? I just don't get. He's like just having a mental breakdown. JD from NY responds to the class like I was talking about earlier. JD goes, class, this is also an example of dumb idiot. What is this garbage? And who does it cater to? What? That's why Collision went from full arenas to concert halls and auditoriums. Oh, dude, it should have always been in concert halls and auditoriums. So Joey Janela responds to WWE World. He goes, wow, all the superstars under one roof. 10 years from now, we might see a picture of future WWE ID prospect with someone like a Cody Rhodes or Bianca Belair from one of these meet and greets. I love WWE, and if you do, you got to get to WWE World on the grandest weekend of them all. Who are you going to meet? Man, these people are real mad that they're not a part of like this real hot that's going on in wrestling, and they're in like AEW, you know, like where everyone's like, dude, you can't get over here. And all these people are just having meltdowns, dude. What's Mania 42? Like 40 was bad, 41's crazy, 42, they're going to like, will they even make it to 50? All these people's heads are going to explode. You know, it's truly just cringe. It's not even like funny cringe or, oh, I'm just trolling. So this person says, here's a video of JD being racialist towards Momo Watanabe, spelling her name wrong multiple times on purpose, claiming nobody knows her despite her appearing in AEW before. That means nobody knows her. Snide remark comparing her to Mina, like Mina Shirakawa, making fun of her name and comparing it to an exotic drink. Oh my God, dude. Let's hear this.
We cut to a promo from Grand Slam Australia.
I could be wrong though, right? We'll hear this clip and see what JD really has to say here. JD, oh, let's see. First I was over here with JD, but I might be over there after this clip. Oh,
Momo Watanabe.
What's her name? Watanabe. No, it's Watanabe, right?
Oh. Momo, Jesse. Momo. Do we have any intel on Momo? Watanabe? No?
Yes, I have.
It's Momo. Momo's also what you call like a gay kid. You know what I mean? Oh, heads or tails. Momo Watanabe. Yeah, he's like an Italian guy. Of course he can't say this shit correctly. Come on.
I have.
My uncle called me Momo once. Oh,
one fact right here. I got it pulled up. Hold up. Momo. Fun fact about her: she is not Mina.
No, she is not.
Okay, well that's okay. So Town Smark said she's not Mina. Fun fact: she's not Mina. So if anything, that was racialist on Town Smark part towards Asian ladies. If you're gonna point a finger and say that, right? So whatever. I don't know. This is a weird clip.
Not Mina.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
Sounds like something I'd order off the menu at the cocktail bar, man. Some exotic infusion. Momo Watanabe, bro. We
I mean, is that the funniest joke? No. Is that? I mean, I don't know. I really, yeah, I think people get real triggered these days, man. Okay, so yeah, and that was, ladies and gentlemen, the sicko segment.